All right. This video is going to be about rent. So my roommate has paid, but pretty much for the majority of time that he's been here, he's paid $250 in rent. For a few months, that did go up to $300. But since we're almost in June right now, and he has not paid rent since February. So yeah, so I thought I would go around the property, go around the house, and show everything that he's getting in the situation for essentially most of the time $250 a month, and like I said recently, so that he paid $300 a month for a few months, and then I tried to raise the rent on him because even $300 is quite low in this economy. I mean, honestly, for anybody who's watching this, like imagine if you could pay $300 in rent a month, and you could just do that consistently for like years and years. I mean, that sounds like a pretty fantastic deal, right? So essentially, my roommate's been getting this really good deal for years and years, and now he's refusing to move out. So I'm making this video, and the video is just about me showing like all the things that he's getting in this environment for the amount that he's paying. And reiterate again, most of the time it's been only $250 a month, and now it's nothing. He's not paying any rent right now. First off, this is the door that goes upstairs. I'm not actually going to go up there. Should I? No, I'm not going to. So he has 3 rooms upstairs that he uses. So keep in mind, most of the time that he's been here, he's only paid $250 a month to stay here. And in Spokane right now, I believe that the fair market price to rent one room is roughly like maybe I want to say about $700 to rent one room from like somebody in their house. And so that's like $700 just to rent one room. Well, Mike essentially has access to the whole property. I live on a farm, and or at least what used to be a farm. And yeah, so for like that $250 a month, Mike gets 3 rooms upstairs. He has his bedroom, he has his sleep room, and there's also a room up front, which is actually like right above me, like right here. So that room is he uses for storage. So yeah, $250 a month most of the time, and he gets 3 rooms upstairs for that. He also gets a lot of room around here. Like he has his fridge. This is his fridge over here. He has the fridge there. He has this area back here, which I would love to clean out this area because it's a pretty nice area, but he's just put like his dry goods there. This little thing is his. It's just cluttered around this area. This is like his dish area. Let's see here. He has all this other stuff. Like he's got this shelf in here just with like all of his things on it. He has this shelf over here, which is like his bookshelf. He keeps his books on. He has deer heads like mounted on the walls here. Whoops. He has another one mounted on this wall over here. For some reason, he likes blocking out the light. So going back over to the fridge, you can see back there the fridge is like covering up half of the window over there, which I don't like blocking windows. But then we have his TV right here, and another. I honestly don't know why he did this with the curtain here. Like put that up over it. Oh, my cat is meowing. My baby guy. Oh, sweetheart. You wanna go out? You wanna go out, babies? Yeah. Let him out. You wanna go out, Dean? Go out, babies. Go out, babies. Yeah. All right. So, oh my goodness, it's the alarm. The alarm is acting weird today.
Alarm off.
The alarm is activating by itself, and I don't know why. It keeps on like turning on by itself. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, yeah. So my roommate has like blocked the window over here, and he's got like his chair over here, and yeah. So there's a lot of stuff. I mean, to me, it feels like the living room and like this area is almost like he has. He has like too much ownership over this area, and I don't like it. I don't like that he has all this stuff in here. I don't like that it clutters up the room. I'm honestly very I freeze up when I'm around him, and so honestly, it's very hard for me to get into an emotional state where I feel like good and competent, like in this environment. And let's go back to this room over here too. So this is another room that he has some of his stuff in. And so he's got like gun cases over here, like magazines, books, stuff like that. Some of the stuff in this room is mine too, but I'll just point out how much it is. Then he has his gun safe, like right there, Badger on top. Yeah, so that is, oh, I like how wow, okay. Oh, I never saw it. Wow, the green is actually showing up really nice. Wow, I like that. The green is showing up really beautiful on camera. Wow, that's fun. I've never taken a video of the ceiling before. Ah, I like it. Anyway, yeah, so there's more of Mike's stuff in there. So Mike, oh, look, now it's purple. Oh, that is so cool. Look. Oh, that is awesome. Look how awesome that looks. The contrast of like the purplish blue and the green. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. Oh, okay, I'm getting distracted now. Just finding out things. Oh, check this out. Okay, I'm distracted now. I'm distracted. Look at this light. It's like bluish and there's like purple. There's like, let's see here. Where's my finger? Where's my finger? It's like purpley things like on the side of it. And I just love how that looks on camera. So anyway, okay, I'm getting distracted. So anyway, yeah, Mike has, oh, I did it again. Okay, yeah, whatever. I'm trying not to say his name, but then it just comes out. Yeah, Mike. He's got a lot staying here. He's got the 3 rooms upstairs. He's got, his stuff all over the living room. He's got that room back there. He keeps his safe in, and like his guns in his safe, and he keeps there's like the gun cases and like the magazine shelf thing. And let's see here. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's see. So, oh, the babies. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, sweethearts. Hi, babies. Oh, you beautiful guys. You beautiful kitties. Yeah, I love them. Okay. So let's go look at some other stuff. So, yeah, the property, there's a lot of space on the property. So Mike is using up the space, and oh, this is another thing. Okay. In addition to all of the other stuff that he has around here. So this area, he sometimes uses this as like a shooting range. So as you can see here, got the targets up there. Got this area back here, like more targets over there. Got like, yeah, just targets that he can shoot at. So yeah, that's another thing that he did is he set up a shooting range at the side of the house, and yeah, it honestly hasn't been used in a while, but there was a period of time where he would like invite his friends over and they would shoot, and sometimes they would have these explosive like detonation things that they would hit, and they were pretty loud, and I didn't like it, and yeah, so honestly the shooting range has not been in effect for quite a while, but just the fact that you know, like this is supposed to be my property, but he seems to have taken control over much of it. Oh, here's another thing that he has. I don't have the key to go in here. Mike has the key to go in here. Okay, so this is another thing. This part here is Grandpa's tool shed, or what was like Grandpa's tool shed, or like part of it, you know. Anyway, so Mike has taken over that too. Like he has put like in here, which is locked. I wish I could go in here. Mike has the key. I don't know where the key might be. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah. So Mike has this shed over here that he keeps his tools in. For the spaces in the garage, so he does like junk removal, and he's using like this stall in the garage. This stall doesn't have much in it now, but he parks his vehicle here, so he uses this stall also. He uses this stall. This is all his stuff too in here. This is the stuff that he's got from junk removal. So he just basically, the entire garage is being used for Mike's stuff. Oh, except, okay, there's this too, which is kinda like related to Mike. So there's this RV, this Outback by Keystone RV, which has been here for a while. And this belongs to one of Mike's friends. So essentially Mike is, it's supposed to be my property. It's supposed to be my property, but Mike is allowing his friend to store his RV here. And it's just like, oh my gosh. And Mike, like I said, like most of the time Mike has been here, he's only paid $250 a month. And now he's not paying anything. And he has the 3 rooms upstairs. He has the 3 rooms in the garage. His friend is using the 4th stall in the garage. Let's go back here. Find out more of what Mike is doing, which this part is actually pretty funny. I want to show this. I'm just amused by this, and I'm wondering, like legally, like what I can do in this situation, because, okay, so here we go. So this used to all be like within my property. I mean within the family property, but it got sold. So the guy over there, can you see it on the video? The guy over there who built that big shop, he now owns the property. The property line is essentially right where I'm standing. So I'm like standing on the property line right now. So to this side, my property, that side is the property of the guy over there. So Mike unknowingly put all this stuff in here. So he is storing all this junk. This is more junk that he got from junk removal. So he is storing all of this stuff here, and that is not even my property. Not even part of the property right there. So Mike is storing a good deal of stuff on my property, and he's storing stuff on the neighbor's property too, which I have to find out legally if there can be anything done with that. So, this area back here. So Mike and his friend built a trailer. These are kind of some of the scraps of what they used to build the trailer, I guess. I was not involved myself, but yeah, they essentially like fabricated a trailer back here. So that's another thing that Mike gets. He just gets access to all these areas on the farm, like $250 a month, and he gets all the stuff. He's had all this stuff that I've been talking about here. Okay, here's another thing. So we're in the barn right now, and this right here, this thing is Mike's trailer. I don't know, like really if he uses. I think it's Mike's trailer. It's certainly not mine. But anyway, if this is Mike's trailer, which I believe it is, it's just using more space to store his stuff. So I'm just so frustrated about the situation. And he's got more stuff over here. I don't know, like a little steppy thing. Oh, these are his what do you call them? Just wood, like not beams, but like railroad ties. I guess they are. So here's gonna use those for something. He's got this shelf over here. He's got more. Oh, there's my kitty. Hi, babes. What's she doing? Beautiful girl. Hi, you sweetheart. Oh, love my kitty cat. Love her, baby. Yeah. So there is this stuff over here. Those are like more beams. There he is. So yeah. There's man. Such a weird situation that there's a lot. Oh, look, he's so cute. Here's my other kitty, Gino. You're so cute. Is he gonna drink out of that little guy? You're so pretty, Gino. He's such a pretty little guy, Gene. Little friend. Okay. All right. So let me think if there's anything else. Yeah, it's just been. I think I'm going to go up to my studio and walk around a little bit. I think I've shown everything that I wanted to show for essentially what Mike is getting or has been or has got for like $250 a month for like years and years. And yeah, he's getting a lot. He's getting a lot for the amount that he's been paying. So, oh, my kitty, follow me. My kitty, follow me. Yes, baby, you're so cute. You baby girl. Yeah, baby. He's a cute baby. A cute baby. Oh, I love my cats. Okay, babe, you want to go up here? Okay, so I'm going to go up to my studio and walk around and talk a little bit. So, yeah, he has been getting a very good deal for years and years and years. And the frustrating thing is, you know, in the confrontations that I've had with Mike, he's called me a lot of things. One of the things that he called me is a money-grabbing freeloader, which yeah, he called me. He's getting this really good deal. Like he was, you know, most of the time he's just been paying $250 a month. He's not paying me anything now, and so yeah, it was when he called the police on me. So Mike had called the police on me. Let's see here. Maybe I'll just sit down instead of walking around. Maybe that would be better. I got this. Oh, check this out. This is the chair. It's in bad condition, but I believe this to be the chair that was that we had in the mobile home when I was young. So it's kind of it brings. Oh, what is that? That is weird. Huh? I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. All right, so yeah, sitting in the chair, the same chair that we used to have in the mobile home. I would like to restore it. I think that would be a nice thing to do. So, yeah, it's just such a weird situation living with this guy and dealing with my sister at this time. And, you know, I've asked Mike to move out. I asked him to move out in February. Or actually, I said, you know, at that time he was paying $300 a month in rent. And considering all the stuff that he's getting, I just felt that was far too low. And so I increased his rent to $700. And he flat out said that he wasn't going to pay it, which to me is kind of ridiculous because he is getting a lot of stuff. Honestly, I think for the amount of stuff that he's getting, a fair market price would probably be closer to about $1,500 a month. Like $1,200 to $1,500, I think would be a fair market price for him to pay. So yeah, I tried to increase his rent to $700 a month, which I think is honestly still like fairly low in this economy. And yeah, he just refused. He said, nope, not going to pay it. And then I said, okay, if you're not going to pay, then you'll have to move out by like April 15th. And so then he contacted my sister, and he basically said, or he basically got my sister to allow him to stay on the property, and at first it was like mid-July or something like that, and now he's um, trying to get my sister to allow him to stay on the property until October. And I have like major conflicts with this guy, like major conflicts. And yeah, he thinks that I'm not all there. He thinks that I'm insane. He's told me that I'm not sane. He's told me that he thinks I should be committed to a mental institution. And so just saying that, like, what that means to me is he simply, it's a way for him to deal with me in a way that he does not have to respect me. So if you say, I mean, just consider this. So if you say like, oh, that person's insane, they're like crazy and stuff like that, it really, I mean, really what that means is that, or what that would mean to some people is that, oh, this guy's crazy. That means that you don't have to respect him. That means that you don't have to like respect his boundaries. That means that you can like stay on the property as long as you want, because the crazy guy, or at least how he perceives me, like doesn't have any rights in the situation. So yeah, I think that is how my roommate Mike perceives me, and I believe that is how other people perceive me. They think that I'm like severely disturbed. They think that I'm mentally deficient. They think that I'm crazy. They think that I need to be committed to a mental institution. Mike thinks I'm a narcissist. He thinks I'm entitled. He thinks I'm arrogant. He thinks I'm violent. Like when my panic and my anxiety begin to spike, he perceives that as violence. And so he just does not react to me in a way that's helpful. I certainly do have difficulties. Like I have social and emotional difficulties, but honestly, those, I guess, people use the word crazy in a way that is not appropriate. Mike told me that I am not sane, and it's really just an expression about how he feels in the situation. And I mean, talking about things like narcissism, or talking about things like insanity, not being insane, being crazy, stuff like that. Those are all things that, if those labels were to stick, they would need like a clinical diagnosis. I've been seeing a really good therapist for years now. I talked to her about narcissism, and she was like, "No, you're not a narcissist." And the thing about like being crazy too, like I'll have to ask her directly that too, like if she thinks I'm crazy. Because I know she doesn't, but I just want to hear that from somebody who actually knows me. It knows that I'm not. That is what's difficult about me dealing with people, is like, how do I deal with somebody who thinks that I'm crazy, or thinks that I'm like not all mentally there? I don't know how to deal with those people who believe those things about me. I honestly don't. It's disturbing to me that people think those things about me. And I mean, it's all based on misunderstanding of my autistic symptoms, and I don't know how to communicate to most people in a way that allows them to understand the heart of my difficulties, and to also step away from those beliefs that like I'm crazy or I'm insane or something like that. And yeah, I think honestly, I think this, like what I'm going to say next, is a big part of the issue. So socialization, meaning that like the way somebody is raised, the way somebody is like introduced into society, like socialized when they were younger. Simply being on the autism spectrum, I miss a lot of social cues. I really just I don't pick up enough from social situations to respond in a way that people expect. And I truly believe that those instances, like when I'm in a social situation and I just respond in a way that people do not expect, I respond in a way that is unsocialized, meaning that my response is really a response based on my emotional state, based on like how my body feels. My response is not so much based on socialization. Like there are certain characteristics that a person develops within themselves through socialization, and there are like socially acceptable ways to express like different emotions, stuff like that. And if I am basically unaware that my expression of emotion is like so different than other people's expression of emotion, it really, I believe, that leads people to think that I have mental deficits that I do not have. I certainly do have mental deficits, no doubt about that. I mean, it's cognitively, like when I become overwhelmed, like my cognitive ability shuts down. I have pretty severe social deficits, but the deficits that I have are not equal to being insane. They're really not. So, skipping back to something I was talking about before. So I was talking about, Mike had called the police officer over, and this is when, this was a few weeks, or like a week or so after the big confrontation, I believe. I don't know if I'll talk about that in another video, the big confrontation. But yeah, so the police officer was talking to us, and it was really just a dispute resolution thing. It wasn't like I was in trouble or something. But yeah, the police officer, Mike called the police over, and we had a dispute resolution. And during the dispute resolution, Mike starts yelling at me, like in front of the police officer too, and which was a bizarre thing, because honestly, I think this is what happened. I think Mike is, I don't know, conservatives, Christians, they have this big thing about authority. And so if they think that you're overstepping the bounds of your authority, then you get attacked, kind of. So, well, anyway, I guess what I'm saying is, maybe what I just said was, I don't know if it will make sense based on the situation. But I guess what I'm saying is that, so I believe that Mike, it was essential, it was necessary for Mike to call the police officer, have him come to the house, and he needed the police officer there, like that representation of authority. He needed that there in the situation so he could yell at me, so he could like feel safe to yell at me. And yeah, so we're sitting there in the kitchen. The police officer is, he's pretty calm, and Mike is like getting after me and like doing his angry face and stuff like that, and like pointing at me, and he's saying stuff like, he says that I'm a money grabbing freeloader, and that just it was just weird, considering that he has not really, in my opinion, he's getting a much better deal than he deserves in this situation, and then he calls me a money-grabbing freeloader. And the other part about that is that to save the property, it is essential for me to take out a huge loan. I'm taking out a $90,000 loan. No, it's going to be more than $90,000 because there's expenses and other stuff and stuff like that. So it's going to be a substantial loan. The loan is going to be for 90, or it's going to be like at least 90, it's going to be more than $90,000, but the loan is like 13% interest. So I'm a bit, that's a bit daunting. And it's just like, I got this huge loan that I'm going to have to take out soon to save the property. I'm unemployed. My only source of income is plasma donation. My art is going to be the thing that carries me in this situation, but I've just been so emotionally disturbed being around Mike that it's been, and the situation too. I've just been emotionally disturbed in the situation. And, oh my goodness, the confrontation that we had last night. So I walk a lot. I don't have transportation. And so for my own mental health, I usually walk to Millwood each day, and round trip is about 8 miles. And he got after me for that last night. I also donate plasma. And so I'll donate plasma like twice a week. And the round trip for that one, I want to say is 14 miles. So I'll walk, I'll go out into public and I'll walk. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is beautiful. I got distracted again. Look at this. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, I love that. This is foam sealant. Wow, I just love that. That is, it looks like lava, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, I love that. That is foam sealant with the light shining through it. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful, I love it. Look at this. Look how beautiful that looks. That's foam sealant with the light shining through it with like dust on top. That is beautiful. Another thing that's beautiful, like the light just shining through, like check this out. Check out just that light. Oh, I love it. I love just the light. Look at that. The light is just shining through. So beautiful. Where is it? Oh, it's those. Oh, okay. It's coming from up there, and it's just shining. I love it. I just love looking at light. So, man, I love being up here in my art studio. I really do. I really do. This place feels like mine. When I'm in the house doesn't feel like mine because Mike is there, and yeah. So it's just, oh man. Yeah, he's calling me like a money grabbing freeloader. I don't believe that he himself has contributed enough over the years, like as far as rent goes. He's calling me a money grabbing freeloader. I'm taking out this huge loan. He's calling me a money grabbing freeloader. I'm going into more debt. I already have enough debt. It'll probably be an additional, okay, $90,000, but it's going to be a lot more than that. It could honestly be close to $130,000 of additional debt. Motherfucking piece of shit. It's honestly like there's stuff that needs to happen that's beyond the $90,000. Like the $90,000 goes to my sister, but then you know I have no income right now. I have no job, and so the loan officer is going to give me like I hope like give me extra money to kind of survive for a while. So fucking hell, the loan's probably going to be like 100. It could be like 120 to 130,000. No, it could be more than that, motherfucker. So imagine that. Fucking $130,000 loan at 13% interest. I already have massive debt for my student loans, which I don't know what's happening with that, but it's just a bad situation. So essentially, like I want this guy out of here. I want Mike out as soon as I can, so I can start working on my art in the way that I need to. I just cannot work on my art the way that I need to with Mike here. And oh shit, cussing now. I'm getting upset. Okay. It's just, holy shit. Like, taking on so much additional debt, and Mike, like, I would have let him stay here. I would have. If he would have agreed to $700 a month in rent, he could have stayed here. And it's like, how, like, he has so much stuff, like, oh, what does he think? Like, for him, I think he's actually very foolish in the situation, because like $700 a month for everything that he would have got for that is a better deal than he can get from anywhere else. I'm quite sure he's not going to have the space that he has here. He's not going to have, like paying $250 for all that he's been getting over the years. He's just very foolish in thinking that that it's a good thing, like he's like, oh, he flat out refused when I told him it was going to be $700 a month. He flat out refused, and it's like, Mike, you are not going to be able to get a better deal anywhere else. You're essentially like screwed yourself over, and now you're trying to screw me over. So, and I guess the thing to mention too is that Mike justifies his low rent payment, or what was, like, the rent payment is non-existent anymore. But Mike had justified the low rent payment by like doing various things around the house. But and I talked to my therapist about this today, and essentially, the things that Mike has done around the house absolutely do not compensate for the lack of rent over like the course of 8 years or whatever. So I don't know how much. I mean, he's been like, my dad was kind of a pushover, and so my dad let him stay here for just like $250 a month, or sometimes I think that maybe sometimes like Mike just did not pay. I honestly don't know. Like, I'm just speculating on that, so maybe I shouldn't say it. But but yeah, so Mike has just got a really good deal in rent over the years, and my dad was a pushover. Like the reason Mike got such a good deal is just because dad was a pushover, and he needed that social support, and so he allowed Mike to stay here to have like more support, like in the situation, which I don't really blame my dad for, but now my dad has been gone for 2 years now. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. He's been gone for 2 years, and he. Mike is still taking advantage of the fantastic deal that my father gave him. And now that dad is gone, it's like, it's like the deal with dad is like not legally binding, let's just say. There was only a verbal agreement. I don't even know like really what happened, but there's no contract. He has no lease. That's another thing. Like he's living here. He has no lease to live here. There's no written agreement like anywhere that allows him to live here, except when my sister wrote something out, and like she used her power as executor of the estate to allow Mike to stay here. So that's really the only thing that he has that is allowing him to stay here is my sister, who is actually, to me, my sister feels very ignorant in the situation. Like she's just believing Mike's side of the story like over and over again, and she's just pushed away anything that I say. I don't know. It's just been a horrible situation where she has pushed me away in ways that have been very destructive to me. And like when I was suicidally depressed on the couch, just laying there for like a winter, and I'd get emails from my sister saying like oh, I'm gonna sell the farm. And just horrible memories, like when you're in a super bad emotional state, and something as vital as your home is like, and one of your closest relatives is like trying to take that away. Oh, that is the recipe for resentment right there. I do not know if things will ever find a resolution between me and my sister. I just do not think so. Just because, she wanted to have me committed to a mental institution. Like, how would I have a good relationship with somebody who wanted to commit me to a mental institution? I don't think I can. It's sad, though, because I really did like spending time with my niece and nephew, and I honestly think that, I don't think she wants me to see them. I really don't. It's sad, and I just think, they're children now, and I think there's something with being involved with them at that age, like building a bond between them. I may try to reconnect with them when they're adults, but it's just like, I don't know what they think about me. Maybe they think that I'm like the crazy uncle or something like that, based on what my sisters told them. I have no idea, speculation again. I really don't know. But it's just a sad situation where, my autistic difficulties have really made it very hard for me to deal with the situation. Made it very hard for me to deal with the situation. And yeah, my autistic difficulties have made it very hard for me to deal with the situation, and people have taken how they view my autism and really just distorted it, really just twisted it into something like believing that I'm not sane and believing that I'm a narcissist. And it's just, oh man, it's just a bad situation. It's just a bad situation. And yeah, so, definitely. When I talked to my therapist earlier today, she thought that the work that Mike has done around the house in no way compensates for the lack of rent. So Mike had talked about, my goodness, we had this confrontation last night, and Mike told me that he was going to take the oven. He told me that he was going to take the water heater. He told me that he was going to take the dryer when he leaves, and he does these things to like threaten me. I do not like being in that situation where his response, like I go into like bad emotional places where I experience like a lot of anxiety, and he reacts to that very negatively. So it's like when I can't handle things, when I'm in a state of overwhelm, that's when I get attacked. That's why I resent people, because imagine, it's kind of like this. So imagine you fall down and you break your leg. And instead of people helping you, they're coming up to you and they're mocking you and they're like pushing you and stuff like that. So that is how I feel when I have these difficulties. Like I'm talking a lot right now, but honestly, sometimes I cannot talk. Like when I'm so overwhelmed, I'm by myself right now. So talking is pretty easy. It's pretty easy because I'm by myself. But when I'm around people, I just shut down. Like sometimes I just cannot talk. When things are too intense, I cannot talk. And people like mostly, like maybe always, I don't know, but misinterpret that. They think that I am like being defiant or being rude or something. But it's honestly, it's just something has turned off in my brain and I cannot talk. And it's like, I don't want people like making fun of me or like poking at me or like harassing me in those situations. I really don't. And I think what will happen is that, I can talk a little bit, but it's like, it's very, my state of mind, like in overwhelm, like I cannot communicate. My communication is severely inhibited. Even though like I can talk, but it's like my level of communication maybe up here at sometimes, but then like down here at other times. And so yeah, that's just the thing is, based on my autistic difficulties, Mike is I feel like taking advantage of me. My therapist feels that the situation is actually like kind of abusive, and she has said, I mean, this is, of course, she has not met my roommate, but I try to give her like information about the situations, and it's certainly okay. So yeah, my therapist believes that my roommate is abusive and believes that my roommate is a bully and that he's just threatening me to kind of like get at me. And it's just, oh my goodness, it's just, wow. It's just, oh my goodness. Like threatening me, like threatening to take, like he threatens to take like the essentials, like the oven and the dryer and the hot water heater. He threatens to take those. He threatened something. He said like, oh, I don't even know what this is. But he said something was up with the water, and I asked him what, and he says, oh, you'll find out. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Something's up with the water, and then he's like, oh, you'll find out. I'm like, what a jackass. So he just threatens me with things like that. And last night when we were kind of like in the heat of the confrontation, he told me, he said like, Neil, I've called police on you again. And I'm like, what? Why did you call police on me? And at first, like I questioned him about it. I said, like, Mike, why did you call police on me? And he just refused to tell me. And so then later on, when we were both more calm, he told me that the reason he called police was to find out about, like, legally, like what the eviction process was. So it wasn't even about me. I mean, it wasn't about anything that I did. He was just calling the police to find out information about eviction. But in the heat of the moment, he passed it off as though like, oh, Neil, you're in trouble. I've called police on you again. And he does stuff like that. And also, we've had, back to the water thing. This is a different thing. I don't know if anything is actually happening with the water right now. But I think it was about maybe a year and a half ago, something like that, that the well actually went dry that supplies both the neighbor's house and my house, and there was the thought at the time that a new well would need to be put in, and so that was extremely scary. But it didn't. It was kind of a. There was a spigot behind the barn that had broken in the winter, and so the water had been like spewing out for months, and so that's why the well went dry, is because the water had just been spewing out of the spigot, like in the back for like months, or the whole. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the terms wrong, but please understand that the water was just like pouring out for months in the back, and so that was capped, and then the well like came back to normal. So that was. I mean, it was scary at the time. But it was honestly like a simple solution. So the reason why I bring that up is this is another thing financially that Mike has done is whenever okay. So when something breaks, Mike has this thing of saying like oh, it's the homeowner's responsibility. Like if anything breaks around here, it's your responsibility, Neil. And honestly, he has fixed stuff over the years, so he has like done some of that. But he just views like the well thing like what the hell like the well. If we did have to put in a well, it would have been like $60,000. And so Mike was essentially like oh, that's your responsibility, Neil. I'm going to stay here for $250 a month. And I'm going to use the water, but you're going to have to pay $60,000 to get the well, and that was just shit. And I'm so thankful that situation did not happen. It was just the spigot in the back that it broke. Anyway, there was this other time where the faucet broke, and Mike fixed the faucet. And okay, that's nice. He fixed the faucet. And this was one of the times when he was paying $250 a month in rent. And so he comes to me and he says, Neil, I fixed the faucet. I'm only paying you $200 this month. I'm like, no, you're not, Mike. You're still paying $250. And that's the kind of thing he tries to do. Like he's paying just such or he was paying. He's not paying anymore. He was just paying such a low amount for rent on the place. And then he like fixes the faucet, which, I'm glad that he did that. But he fixes the faucet and he's like, nope, like you only get $200 this month because I fixed the faucet. Like, what the hell, Mike? You're not even paying like anywhere close to fair market rent. And you fix the faucet and use that as justification to reduce the amount of money that is already far below fair market value. And so, those are just, oh man, I'm getting close to like 50 minutes on this thing. This is what happens. Okay, so I'm just going to be recording videos. That's what I want to do. Like, I'm just going to be recording like videos, like for however long, and just uploading videos like all the time. I don't care. I want to get like 20 hours of videos in the next few weeks. That would be hilarious. I could do it sooner than that. What if I just recorded videos like all the time? Just recording and uploading like all the time. For what reason? Just because I want to. That's why. Yeah, so the situation is that I really, really want my roommate out of here. I believe that the situation is emotionally unsafe for me. I believe there's like a lot of emotional detriments that are happening like to me in the situation. So man, if anybody, okay, here we go. I don't often like to take suggestions, like advice from people, but if anybody watching this video knows a lawyer who could help me pro bono, gosh, it feels weird to say that. I really do like, I like having money and I like being able to pay for things myself. I really do. I feel good about that. I feel like I'm contributing something if I, like pay for the services that I'm getting. But honestly, right now, like I don't have money. My only money is through plasma donation, and I don't know what can be done legally in this situation, but I'm just saying, if anybody watching this is a lawyer or knows a lawyer who could help me work this out, that would be nice, but I can't pay anything. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, oh my goodness. It's just hard. It's just a hard situation to be in. It's hard. You know what the hardest thing is? One of the hardest things is being alone. So I woke up this morning and I actually called my therapist and talked to her for like 45, 50 minutes, something like that. So that was really nice. Like I felt kind of connected after that. But most of my days are, I wake up, I do see Mike often, and it's like very emotionally disturbing for me to be in the same environment with him. But I am oh my goodness, baby, come on, oh, babes, look at you. Look at her, she came up to see me. Hi, baby, you beautiful girl. What you doing? What's baby doing? Oh, she's sweet. Yeah, look at that, I love her. She came up to see me. Babes, okay, babes. Look at you. Yeah, she's my little girl. She's my baby. She's my baby. Oh, I love her. Just want to play with her now. Okay, little babes. Oh, you hear that? She mows. Babes, look at you. Look at her. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Little friend. Okay, so, I just love she came up to see me. You little girl. Oh, she's so cute. She likes playing in the grass. Do you like playing in the grass? Do you like that little girl? Yeah, look at her. She's beautiful. It's a beautiful girl. Yeah, it's a beautiful girl. Oh, what you got on your... Oh, that's funny. She had like sawdust on her feet, I think. She had sawdust on her feet. Yeah. Little friend. I love her. All right. Let's see. Babes, you want to come up here? Come on, babes. Oh, look. Did you want to come up? She's like right by the bottom of the chair. Babes, did you want to come up here? Did you want to come up here? Come on, babes. Oh, she's a cutie. She's a cutie. I love her. All right, so... Oh, my cat. She's distracting. I love her. So yeah, it's just kind of like... I'm in this strange situation. And art is going to be the thing that pulls me through, but I don't know if I can work on art now. I'm just in a bad emotional place. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm certainly, like, I actually feel okay, like I feel pretty confident, but it's just there's a lot of stuff going on that is hard to deal with, like the emotional intensity of being around my roommates is too much. It honestly is. Like I'm up here in my art studio. This is a place that Mike does not go, so I actually feel pretty good about being up here. Like I really do. Baby girl up here too. Yes, baby girl. Little friend. Look at you, friend. Look at the baby. Yeah, it's a baby. Look at you, little girl. Yeah. So this is actually nice. Like I feel good being up here in my art studio, or maybe I should say my future art studio, and it just it feels like my place. So it feels like the floorboards that you see here. Oh, there's the kitty again. Babes, hi cutie. Yeah, the floorboards that you see here, like the walls, like everything. Like I spent a good year working on this. It's not really close to finished, but yeah, I spent a good year, just like using my free time and working on this, and the walls, the walls all had sawdust in them, and I took the sawdust and I removed it. Oh, okay, we could go out here. So but there used to be boards like covering the ceiling. I removed all the boards from the walls, from the ceiling, had to clean everything out. I removed all the floorboards. and these are like the underboards of the main floorboards. But like all of these boards like up here had to be replaced. I actually like underneath here, I had made. There were like beams, like support beams that like go. Let's see here, like go across like that, like underneath, in that way, and so there were like seven pretty long like boards that I had to find to like replace it with. And oh my goodness, I think, yeah. So I think I needed boards that were like 13, 14 feet long, something like that, and I actually found those boards in a fence like in the barn. So I'd like used boards like from around the farm to fix up this place. But really, it's just I feel like this area here is my area. It just feels really nice. But when I'm in the house, I do not feel like that's my area. It feels like it's Mike's area, and it's just disturbing to me. It's just disturbing like that he is trying to take authority over things that they're not his. Man, even like allowing his friend to keep the RV in the garage. Like I had no say in that. No say in that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Anyway, let's do this. See if we can see the sawdust. Oh wow. Oh, that's weird. Okay, we're gonna have to. Okay. So this is what happened. We got the walls over here. The walls used to have. Oh, what's the kitty doing? What you doing, babe? Hi. Oh, look at her. You're beautiful. What you looking at, babe? What you looking at, babe? What you doing? Oh, little girl. She's so nice. She's so nice. Okay. Oh, is she talking to me? What you talking about? Baby? Look at her. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Yeah, baby. Oh, she's a nice kitty. All right, you wanna go back, babes? Okay, so, yep, look at the walls over here. The walls all used to have sawdust in them. So I removed all the sawdust. And yeah, just did a lot of work on the place. Oh yeah, this is my scrap pile from what I removed that just was not good. So we'll look over here a little bit, and there's a lot of grass in here, but here is, let's see if you can see that. Here is the sawdust pile. So this is all the sawdust that I removed from the walls. There's like a lot of it, just like all around here. Just had to remove the sawdust from the walls. Oops. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, had to remove the sawdust from the walls and put it out there. So it was a pretty big. Do you want to go back, babes? Come on, baby. Baby, come here. All right. Yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, I think I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. I'll probably record another one soon, but let's go back to the house. Yeah, I'll just keep on recording for probably a few more minutes. I don't know. I don't feel like I have much else to say, but I'm still gonna keep on recording just in case. Oh, these weeds, they like to stick to the